and then there's one that's almost kind of wrapped in rain in the far right side of your screen, but that's still about 300 or 400 feet from the ground, so you can just kind of tell if that does start to spin quickly, it's going to make touchdown very fast.
Okay, John, appreciate that from the chopper there. So tornado warning continues. You folks in Marlow talking about just about 10 minutes from right now as it moves over your location. And this is going to be a tornado warning continuing for Stevens County. And an update here for Marlow. We're looking at about 7:12. It's now straight up 7 o'clock. So let's go back to the storm tracker and take a look. And it's going to be now just to the west-southwest of Marlow, still showing 2 rotation areas there, as John was just showing you. One to the west of Marlow, one down to the southwest of Marlow. Tornado warning for northern and northwestern Stevens County. Do we have a Chance Cold Iron? We can go to Chance. Let's go to Chance here with an update. Chance?
Yeah, Mike, we're still sitting here in the same spot, and we're watching several little areas trying to tighten up. We saw one funnel cloud just a moment ago, but it didn't last long. It seems like it's fighting itself. Too many areas, too much spin going on right now, but it is definitely rotating, and it's very close to producing a tornado. Back to you.
Okay, Chance, I want to stay with your shot because you've got about as good a picture as anybody. We're going to know if it produces a tornado from your picture for sure. Folks, there's only one tornado warning in the state, and this is it right here. Reed's on it, Jeremy's on it, Chance is on it, and the chopper's on it, and it is coming into Marlow. So anytime these potential tornadoes start heading into towns, it's a real heads up, a real ears up. Because that's when you could have real problems, of course, when these tornadoes and potential tornadoes start moving into towns. So we're going to stay with Chance's shot here, the chopper shot here behind me, looking at that spin as well. Let's go to the chopper here. That's a really good picture showing the same thing that we're looking from Chance. Go, John.
Yeah, Mike. Right now, that's the best spin that we have out of this storm. And you can see it's not as wrapped up as it was earlier, but it's. I'd say it's actually kind of rising a little bit, and it's kind of losing its cone formation that it had earlier. So maybe it's going to try and recycle as it continues to go east, Mike.
Okay, appreciate that, John. Keep tracking that. You're going to want to take a look at Marlow here. If you can show us Marlow potentially, you might be able to, at least maybe Highway 81. That'd be a good idea to get our bearings here. Maybe Highway 81 northbound out of Duncan. The rotation now is just getting very close to Marlow. We're looking 7:08, 7:12 time frame for Marlow. Let's go back to Chance's stream here. Tornado warning continues for Marlow. It will pass north of Duncan the way it looks. North of Duncan, let's go back to Chance here. Chance?
Yeah, Mike, we had a funnel cloud develop here really fast, rapid rotation. It's halfway down to the ground right now. Big cone, rapidly rotating. It's going to be 2 miles south of Central High, probably a half a mile south of Highway 7 right now. It's really trying. We got rain wrapping in on us, so we're going to have to get back east.
Okay, I want to hold your shot here, Chance. So you folks in Marlow, you should be in your tornado safe spot right now as the rotation now is coming into the west and southwest sides of town. And, yeah, that may be a funnel cloud right there. I mean, he's at point-blank range. So sometimes at point-blank range, the funnel clouds don't look as ominous, technically, as they do further away because you don't have the definition. You're so close to them. So that may be a funnel cloud right there. We got to look for maybe debris. Chance, do we need to look for debris here? Because that sure looks like a potentially a well-defined funnel right there.
Yeah, Mike, it's a very large cone right now. We're trying to fight the rain, stay in the barricades. I can't see anything visually on the ground, but it's 3/4 of the way to the ground now. Big cone.
Persistent funnel halfway to the ground.
That's right where Chance is.
That we got to look for debris because that's either a funnel or a tornado. It could easily be a tornado.
Chopper's got a funnel too.
Let's look at the chopper shot, but let's double box that because go John Welsh.
It's falling apart. Yeah, Mike, that's what Chance was shooting, and you can kind of see the lowering in there, and it looks like it's actually lifting back up a little bit, kind of falling apart. That's going to be pretty much straight west of the town of Marlow. I'm in between Duncan and Marlow right now, about 1.5 miles to the west, and Travis is shooting back towards the northwest here, and that's kind of almost dead center for the main part of town, and it appears that it's kind of moving right to the east. So, like you said, if you're in Marlow, definitely be in your tornado area, but that level of circulation that Chance was talking about earlier looks like it has loosened up a little bit there, Mike.
Okay, you know what though? Let's go ahead and take a look at Chance's stream because let's look at Chance's stream here, gang. That's likely a tornado there. We're likely looking at a tornado right there, and that's really, really close to Marlow right now. Chance, go. That is a tornado right there on the ground.
Yeah, Mike, I can't see any debris under it, but that's going to be your tornado right there. It's a big white cone right now. There's so much rain wrapping in right here. It's hard to see the base of it, but yeah, it's going to be a tornado, and it's going to be just half a mile south of Highway 7, 2 miles south of Central High, the town Central High. But yeah, it's turned into a pretty good-looking elephant tornado right now out in open field.
Yep, tornado continues on the ground. So this is going to be near Central High. Tornado on the ground here. We look for debris here, but that is definitely on the ground. Elephant trunk tornado. And this is going to be heading into Marlow. And look at that. There you go. Now the condensation's actually in contact with the ground. So this has been kind of skipping for quite some time now. And it's been kind of lifting up and coming back down. But that is a continued tornado. It's still on the ground. And it is very close to Highway 7 near Central High. So you folks in Marlow, tornado precautions. It continues on the ground right now. Let's go back to Chance with a visual. Chance?
Yeah, Mike, it's an elephant trunk tornado. It's just a little bit strong. I thought it was moving out there, but it's tightening back up, and it's really, really spinning right now, moving off to the northeast. It's moving up towards Highway 7 as I speak.
Okay, this is going to be 4 miles to the southwest of Marlow. Yeah, roping out right now. 4 southwest of downtown Marlow. Tornado roping out. Man, look at that. It's putting on a show. Very close to Highway 7. It's putting on a real show here. Chance, nice job. Rope tornado here. Still on the ground. Very close to Highway 7. 4 southwest of Marlow right now. Chance has got to kind of temporarily reposition here. If the chopper has it, guys, feel free to take the chopper. But it's going to be 3.5 now southwest of Marlow, right on 7 is where the tornado is. So it's going to cross 81. It may be near the south side of Marlow, maybe about 2.5 or 3 south of Marlow. But it's roping out right now. Sometimes they turn northward. So you folks in Marlow, stay in your tornado safe spot. It's only about 3 miles to the southwest of Marlow right now on 7 east of Central High. It'll go north of Duncan by about 4.5 or 5 miles. So the junction of 81 and 7 is where that rope tornado is going right now. Let's go back to Bob Moore Chopper 4. John?
Yeah, Mike, we've been searching there, and we can't. We're not able to see that particular tornado or that Chance was talking about. Travis, if you'll just continue to pan to the right, we'll show you. That's the far left side of the screen, or the far left side of the storm, and then obviously right there is the head of the storm. And just from our vantage point, Mike, we're not able to see it from here.
John, is that Duncan in the foreground?
It's well, yeah, Duncan and Marlow there, Mike.
So right in the foreground, is that the town of Duncan right there in the bottom half of your picture?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so it's going to be looking northbound 81. It's going to be just to the west of 81. Can you show us 81 right now?
Yeah, zoom in, Travis. Right. Yeah, 81 is pretty much that main north-south road right in there, Mike.
Okay, so let's go northbound on 81 out of Duncan. Let's go north. Yeah, keep going north, and yep, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be right, keep going north. It's going to be right up in there. That's where it's going to be, right there. It's going to be right up there in that dark area. So it's just to the west of 81. So it's going to be up there in that dark area right there is where that tornado is going to be. If we have chance, you can almost see the definition there. So it's just west of 81 on the south side of Marlow right now. That's where the tornado is going to be right there. If we have Chance Cold Iron, let's go back to Chance.
Yeah, Mike.